Due to the agenda and the fact that PRN was so gracious in coming in, we're going to go ahead and call the meeting back to order. At this time, we'll ask Raquel to come forward, and we'll have Caroline take us through E.2.
Thank you. Yes, so E.2.1 is board staff's chart of individuals that have participated in the peer assistance program. The top chart is your historical information for the last 3 fiscal years. And the chart at the bottom of the page is the new information for this current fiscal year. It starts at the beginning of September 1st. We take account of all the individuals that are participating in the peer assistance program, and you can see they're by their licensure type. And then we'll cumulatively add to this throughout each quarter. So we don't remove anyone because it's just it's a chart that shows the number of people who participated at any point in time during the fiscal year. So during the first quarter, we take account of those individuals that are in the program, and then we add anyone who joined within the first quarter, and then second quarter, we'll add those who joined in the second quarter and continue throughout the year. So with that, I'll turn it over to Raquel, and she can give her PRN report.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Madam President, members of the board and staff. My name is Raquel Lial, and I'm the director for PRN, and I'm here this afternoon to give PRN's report for the second quarter of the current fiscal year. Throughout fiscal year 26, PRN has received a steady number of referrals regarding potentially impaired pharmacy professionals, and compliance by current participants is acceptable, and all concerns regarding public safety have been reported to TSVP. PRN hosts a biannual seminar which takes place in the fall and in the spring. PRN's fall seminar was held virtually on Friday, September 26. PRN attendees are required to attend as stated in their support agreement for psychoeducational opportunities. Our speaker, Christian Mitchell, presented on Remind Yourself, Becoming Present in a World of Wants. The summary of the topic focused on practical strategies for strengthening awareness, managing urges, and cultivating presence in daily life. Drawing from cognitive behavioral approaches and DBT skills, this talk provided professionals with evidence-based tools that facilitate a whole person approach to their well-being. PRN also held our biannual advisory board committee meeting on Saturday, September 27th. It was held in person at Texas Pharmacy Association's office in Austin. The advisory board committee met to offer support and guidance to the administration of PRN in such a way to assist PRN in growing and continuing to offer supportive services to healthcare professionals through the use of advocacy, communication, and education. PRN has had many exciting program awareness opportunities this past quarter. On October 16th and 17th, PRN participated as both an exhibitor and an attendee at the Texas Substance Use Symposium in El Paso. Texas SUS is an annual conference dedicated to reducing the impact of substance use across Texas, bringing together hundreds of professionals from healthcare, behavioral health, recovery, and public safety sectors. The symposium provides attendees with practical tools and knowledge to address local challenges and drive meaningful change. Attending Texas SUS was a valuable experience for PRN, and we look forward to participating again this year. On November 18th, PRN presented to the pharmacy students at Texas Tech University Health Sciences Center School of Pharmacy in Dallas. PRN discussed mental health and substance use statistics, as well as the services and support that PRN provides for healthcare professionals in Texas. LBB numbers were submitted for this past quarter to TSVP on December 10th. These numbers include all licensed pharmacists and pharmacy students who are enrolled in the PRN program. We currently had, at that time, 0 volunteer pharmacy students, 1 board-ordered pharmacy student, 14 volunteer pharmacists, and 34 board-ordered pharmacists. And please find on the last page of the report our expenditure report for that quarter. And that concludes my report.
Board members, do you have any questions for Raquel? All right, seeing none. So board members, we do have a position. It's a board liaison to PRN. They meet twice a year, and in the past, Bradley Miller has been our board liaison. So I would ask that if anybody's interested in being the liaison to let me know by April the 10th. And then we'll make a determination who that new individual will be and name them at the May board meeting. All right. Raquel, as always, thank you so much. And thank you for all that PRN does. So. All right, board members, that takes us to H on our agenda. So our next meeting, as you know, is May the 5th, 2026. And so at this time, I'll ask if there are anything that should be put on the agenda for that day.
So I have a request, something that I would like our board to consider, if not this upcoming meeting, a future one. I would like us to consider a rule that would require pharmacies or pharmacists to notify prescribing physicians if a prescription will not or cannot be filled.
All right, we will get that on the agenda. Any other items? All right. Seeing none, we'll go to H.2. As far as upcoming conferences, on this next week, Danny will be at the Texas Pharmacy Congress. This one will be held and hosted by the University of Texas at Tyler. So that'll be the 9th and the 10th. We do have informal conferences March 3rd through the 5th, and then April 7th through the 9th. The Texas Society of Health System Pharmacies annual seminar will be in Galveston on April the 24th to 26th. If you're able to represent the board there, that would be great. And then again, please get on your calendar, May 5th. It will be our next board meeting. And with that, if there are no other items, I'll take a motion to adjourn. Have a motion from Ian and a second from Randy. All those in favor for adjourning? Any opposed? All right. This meeting of the Texas State Board of Pharmacy will show adjourned at 1:07.